What's up, guys? Another day, another dollar. I was picking up these cords for my new DJ board, and the hair growth thing, I'm thinking about giving up because look at this shit, man. Like, cooked is an understatement, but everyone keeps saying, push through, like you're just in a bad phase of the hair growth. But like, bro, this is fucked. I kind of just look dirty. You know what I'm saying? I haven't shaved. I just look like a dirty Mexican. You know what I'm saying? Just filthy Mexican. Regardless, I was looking at some comments yesterday, and today's video topic is how important is it to be attractive to get girls? You know, talk to an incel, they'll tell you, oh, like, it's everything. Looks are everything, you know what I'm saying? They're like, no, like, I'm a fat, I don't even want to get back into it. But you ask an incel, they'll tell you looks are everything. And obviously, let's just be real, because I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, looks don't matter. Like, if that's what you think I'm going to say, like, that's not what I'm going to say. Looks matter. Looks definitely matter. Looks is kind of like, I think of it like this. Looks is like the hook. You know what I'm saying? It's like the candy. Hooks, like looks, like how you look is like, there's so much based off of how you look outside of romantic shit. Like, even just first impressions on people in a non-romantic setting. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're wearing a shirt that says, you know, I hate Mexicans, you know, with a swastika hat, right? And, you know, I hate black people, like sweatpants, right? Obviously, based on that look, people are just going to think that you're racist. Now, if you wear a rainbow shirt that says, I love fat meat in my ass, and a crop top, and you're like waving around gay pride flags, and you got like blue fucking shit on your eyes, people are gonna just assume you're a homosexual. Are you a homosexual? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But based on those looks, you know, now if you go into an interview for a high profile job, you need to wear a suit and tie, and you come in, you know, wearing like a drug rug and shit, people are just gonna think that you're not serious and that you're a loser. Maybe you're not a loser, you know what I'm saying? But looks, it's always like, looks are important, you know what I'm saying, in every scenario. You know what I mean? Now, when it comes to relationships and, like, you know, talking to girls, looks are important because, obviously, I mean, I don't know if this is, like, something like, you have to be attracted physically to the person that you're with. You know what I'm saying? And you have to like how they look. But I feel like looks are sort of like a hook, like an eye candy, you know what I'm saying? It's like the title of a movie on Netflix. Like, you watch the trailer, like, the trailer looks good, like, I'm gonna watch this now. You know, the trailer looks shit, the title looks shit, everything looks shit, you're not gonna watch the movie. The movie could be a great movie, but if all that stuff, you're not gonna click on it. I see looks as like if you're fishing, it's like the bait. You know what I'm saying? Now, on the other hand of that, you know, the incels will tell you that looks are everything. Nothing else matters. It only matters how you look. And I think even they can sit here and say, like, that's not true. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say you meet the most gorgeous girl you've ever seen in your life. You're like, holy shit, like, she's so hot. You know, she's got the best face. She's got the most massive boobs, perfect shape and size, hourglass waist. You know, maybe you like tattoos. She's got the perfect tattoos that you've ever seen. Fattest ass, juicy, voluptuous ass cheeks, like perfect thighs. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. She's just the most beautiful woman that you've ever seen, right? And you talk to her, and she's just a huge bitch, right? Like, she's just this unbearable bitch. You know, your attraction is gonna fucking immediately plummet off. Or, like, maybe, like, you meet her, right? I'll give you a more extreme example. You meet her, right? And you find out that her personality is, like, let's say she, you know, used to like getting gangbanged all the time. She's like, oh, I'm just like a free-spirited hippie. Like, sexuality is like a spectrum. Like, I don't think we should be tied down to one person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like getting gangbanged because that's how I, you know, I also talk to rocks and shit. And she's like a rock girl, and she's doing the whole like mystic rock shit. And then she's getting gangbanged on the side and then does all this hippie shit. But you're not into that. You know what I'm saying? Immediately, you're going to be like, damn, she's bad as hell. But, like, I don't think this is going to work out. Now, on the other side of that, you know, there could be a girl with the perfect personality that you would love, you know what I'm saying? But let's say you're into black girls and she's an Indian. You just don't like Indian girls at all, right? It's just not your type, right? But you're not gonna even ever know that her personality would be perfect for you because you're just not attracted to her, right? You're not, like, looks is like opening the door. It's like getting to know it. That's like the hook. So it's like, okay, I'm willing to explore this, right? I find you attractive. I'm willing to explore this, right? That's what looks are. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of guys, actually. There was actually a looks maxer, like a black pill looks maxer, who like got super attractive, or not super attractive, but like, you know, he did the whole looks maxing shit. You know, he got better looking, he had a great transformation. Problem anymore wasn't like girls weren't coming up to, girls were coming up to him, but they would lose interest like that. You know, it's like, oh, why is that happening? I look so much better now. It's probably because they talk to you. Girl sees that, and like, you, as great looking as you are, like, she's not gonna, you know what I'm saying? She's not gonna keep going with you, right? You may get more, like, good looks gets you more opportunities, but that doesn't mean you're landing. Like, look at it from sales. A lot of guys work sales jobs, right? There's the openers and the closers, right? The openers get the leads, you know what I'm saying? They get leads, they get interested clients, and then the closers close the deal. Looks is like the getting the leads. You know, like, being attractive, your lead rate goes way up. You get way more leads, you know what I'm saying? You get way more opportunities because girls are gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm interested in getting to know you. But if everything after that is shit, you're getting zero closes. Zero closes. You know what I'm saying? If you're super weird, super awkward, you know, have some weird personality traits, like you're just fucking, oh, maybe you're rapey as fuck, like creepy ass vibes. Yeah, you're not getting shit. It was like, there was this girl when I was younger in my high school who was like super, super, super attractive, but she acted like, what was that thing? She acted like that girl from Mean Girls. She was like super like, like preppy and shit. And so nobody liked her because she was like insufferable. You know what I'm saying? So everyone knew she was super hot, but like nobody like was interested in, you know, taking anything long term because everyone knew that she was completely insufferable, right? Despite her being one of the, you know, most attractive girls in the school, no one cared. You know what I'm saying? But that being said, you know what I'm saying? Like, to a degree, yeah, no, looks do matter though. It looks matter for getting leads. You know what I mean? Getting more opportunity. And then so I get what the incel guys are saying. They're like, oh, but if you're so ugly, you get no opportunity, like zero opportunity. That's basically what they're saying. You know? And then I always bring up the fucking, I always brought up the example of SS Sniper Wolf and her ex-husband. What was his name? Sausage? Funny thing about that guy, right? He actually ended up cheating on her. You know what I'm saying? That shit's crazy, bro. That shit is crazy. And then, yeah, so I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Now, while I think looks maxing is super gay, not the act of it, but the community is just super gay. I do think the premise is there. You know what I'm saying? But dude, I was looking at some of the looks maxing tips. Like, if you're looking to get more attractive, you know, it's really basic shit. You know what I'm saying? Exercise, like one was getting jacked, using whitening strips on your teeth, losing weight, and then skincare and a better haircut. And that brought most guys from, like, you know, up drastically. You know what I'm saying? Now, also, you can't really control how you were born and how you will look. You know what I'm saying? But you can control a good bit of it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to look better. But once again, it all looks do is gets you more leads. You know, I used to know, this was like a big joke in the gym community back in the day. But guys who would work out, they had this idea that, like, girls were really into muscles, like overly sized muscles. I don't know where this idea came from, or that girls really care about muscles. And this joke was that these guys would work and grind for like years getting massive muscles, and they would go to a party and just stand there in like a tight shirt, just like kind of, you know, it's like, and then no girls would come talk to them, and they'd be like, what's going on? Look around a little more, and they'd be like, do these girls not see the fucking size of my biceps and my fucking pecs? Do they know I bench 405? Like, why are there no bitches talking to me right now? They were just so confused. They were like, what? How is this happening? Look how jacked I am, you know? And it's, you know, girls don't really give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? It's on the girl, though. I mean, obviously, every human being is different. You can't generalize everyone. But yeah, it was a really funny meme back in the day. But, you know, if you're don't get it twisted. If you're attractive with a good personality versus unattractive with a good personality, it's obviously going to be way easier for the person with that's attractive to get more dates or whatnot, whatever they're looking for. Like, that's, but like, I don't know if like these people are coming and saying that like it's a surprise. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, like that's all it is. You know what I mean? It's like it's always been like that since the beginning of time. Like, we're animals. We, you know, you go towards the things that you like, and your brain's like wired a certain way. Like, of course that's gonna fucking happen. It's like going to the NBA, you know what I'm saying? You have a way better chance if you're fucking 6'5" than if you're 5'3". You know, is that like surprising to anyone? It's pretty basic shit. You know, if you're super athletic, fast and jacked and tall, you're probably gonna be way better at sports than someone who's fat and short and can't run, you know? And it's like, this isn't breaking news. You know what I'm saying? This is not new shit. Like, that's always been known. Like, if you were born insanely smart and you were born like borderline retarded, you know what I'm saying? It's probably going to be a lot easier for you to do well in classes. You know, I mean, not everyone was born equal, like with equal traits. I don't know if it's like, and so yeah, these incel guys would be like, oh, the attractive guys get all the girls. Well, it's like, yeah, the hot girls get all the guys. I mean, you know, I bet there's a lot of ugly girls too that just get like no guys want them, you know what I'm saying? I mean, less so than guys, but you know, it's like, this isn't new news. You know, it's been like that in the Viking eras, bro. Like, when there was Vikings, the greatest warrior obviously got more girls than the guy who was fucking cooking and cleaning with the women. You know, is this like breaking new shit? Like, no. There's always just gonna be people better than other people at things. Like, you know, while the short, ugly guy may not get as many girls as the, you know, tall, jacked 6'5" guy, once again, not really a surprise. You know, I mean, it's, you know, maybe he's better at fucking playing guitar and he becomes a famous rock star and gets hella girls. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Fucking do something else. Like, there's other ways, you know, get rich or something. I don't know. Get good at fucking shredding the guitar, get really funny. I don't know, man, bro. Like, you gotta know your strengths and weaknesses here. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, like, you're born with, like, a character chart, right? Really good at this, you know, not great here, better at this. You know, you gotta fucking play to your strengths and weaknesses, man. You know, if, like, you're not as attractive as the next guy, right? You gotta max your, like, personality stat or fucking get really good at a skill. I remember there was some football players who were like so fat and like very unattractive, but they were nasty on the field, bro. Like 5 stars, going D1, probably going to the NFL. Hey, man, they had no issues with girls, bro. They didn't play football. They'd probably, you know, be in the same boat as you, but yeah, bro. I mean, you gotta fucking figure it out. You know, get something like, obviously you have your stat sheet. You know what I'm saying? Fucking max out one of your other stats. You get what I'm saying. You get what I'm trying to say. You know, like, if a rapper is really ugly, but he's the most poppin' rapper, he's probably gonna, you know, be doing great in life, even if he's really ugly. You know, those ugly-ass CEOs and shit, I bet girls are all over them for their money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what the issue is, but yeah, just max out a different stat, bro. If you're really that fucking concerned, check it, take a look at your stat sheet. And then if you're saying, well, I'm good at nothing and I have no aspirations and I'm ugly, well, then you're just a loser, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're just a loser. Fucking get some aspirations and shit. Get some dreams. Get some drive. You know, now you have more problems. I mean, like, if you have no goals, no aspiration, your life's just going shit. You know, I mean, not and exclude the whole girl situation, bro. I'm just talking in a general sense. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's it for today's video. Code Horsemeet on Civil Regime Black Friday today. Use my code Horsemeet on Iron Crew, bro. The Civil Regime Black Friday shit is insane. Code Horsemeet. Working on the showcase. But I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.